Greetings, peace and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I'll be your host, helping to navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here on a human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. Submit to God and be at peace with Him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Job 22:21. 2 and 2 being 4. Plus 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Which is spiritual awakening, good fortune, and following divine order. And we also got 222 out here, which is bringing balance and harmony in partnerships. Okay? All right. Now, before we jump into anything else, I want to take a second and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Please send your protection while I channel this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light. And let all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf. While I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine. Divine spirit, I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light. And may that be so in the name of Jesus. Amen. Now let's see what's going on in this divine energy. War spirit, please and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment when viewing my messages. And if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. All my information is in the description. Thank you to all my viewers and followers. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. And if this is your first time viewing my channel, make sure you hit that like and that follow button. Okay. Now let's see what universal insights the universe have for us today, y'all. All right. So we have 1 and 1, which is 2, plus 3, which is 5, plus 3, which is 8, plus 5, which is 13. So we are having a spiritual awakening, definitely, and transforming a situation that no longer serves us, okay? Or we're just going to leave it at that, y'all. Okay, so we got message number 7. Let me write these down. I have 7 and 13. So there's definitely some kind of transformation, awakening process going on, guys. All right? Now, the houses we are working on today. We have the 5th house, the 4th house, the 1st house, the 6th house, the 9th house, and the 8th house. Okay. And the zodiac signs we are working with today, guys. We have Aquarius. So we definitely got an original vision going on here, y'all, as we are awakening to being our most authentic self, being originality. Okay. And it also has to do with consciousness. So we could be spiritually awakening our consciousness, raising it to another level, raising our awareness. Okay, guys? All right, so we got Aquarius, we got Gemini, and we got Libra. So definitely all the wind signs are out here, okay, guys? All the air signs of wind, all the air signs. So we definitely dealing with conscious communication, okay, intellectual. Okay, so people could be having an enlightening moment at this time. All right, and then we also got out here Pisces, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right, and then the planets we are working with today, we have Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Uranus, Pluto, and North Node. So people are definitely stepping into their potential. And Pluto is all about transformation, power, obsession. Okay, so there's some expansion going on here, abundance, manifestations. Okay, So let's see. We're not going to assume, y'all, but this is what, the Universal Insights is giving us a preview to what we're going to see in this message today. Okay, guys? Now, before we jump into that, let's see what message we get out the Secret Garden later on in this experience. Okay, so we got 6 and 2, which is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 3, which is 12. Okay, so we'll get message number 3 out the Secret Garden, guys, which is creativity. Okay. We off to an interesting start, guys. So remember, y'all, flip gender roles as needed, okay? I did not pre-shuffle before I came on camera today, so we're going to give it a little shuffle before we get started, guys. Okay, so Spirit, what message my beautiful divine collective needs to know on a high vibrational tip? Okay, Spirit ready for us. So we definitely having a transformation, a spiritual awakening going on. We're balancing out our 3D world and our 5D world. We tap in more into our spirituality, gaining enlightenment through these signs and synchronicities that the divine is sending to us. Because submit to God and be at peace with Him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Yes. So we are going to receive that good fortune, and whether it's physical fortune, energetic fortune, spiritual fortune, emotional fortune, we're going to receive it, y'all. Maybe all, because we're receiving growth, okay? As we continue to work on ourselves, do that self-reflection, continue to heal our light, our shadow, and our masculine and feminine side, y'all, okay? And some else could fix our light side too, because a lot of us feel like we have to suffer in silence. We have to put our needs last and satisfy other people before we satisfy ourselves, which is no, that is not right. We have to make sure we are taking care of ourselves and refilling our own cup, because we can't pour into other people if we don't pour into ourselves first. Okay, so we do need to make sure we are healing our light too. All right, y'all? Okay, let me get one more spirit about this growth. My collective need to know on a high vibrational tip. Ooh, okay, y'all. So there is growth, and we are receiving messages about this growth, either through signs and synchronicities, or literally people are receiving messages about this growth. And wow, 6 and 6, so that's 12. And what number is that? Our Secret Garden number. So we definitely closing our old patterns, old cycles, releasing old karmic lessons that we had to learn. And I'm feeling maybe the divine realm is sending us these signs and synchronicities. It could be downloads coming into our conscious, to our intuition, about the growth that we are doing within our spiritual journey right now. Yeah, that's definitely, because we got psychic, so we definitely are receiving pings to our intuition, to our consciousness, these downloads on the growth that we are experience at this time. Okay, guys? And we are strengthening our power. And what number is that? That's 12. So 12. Definitely closing out cycles and stepping into new beginnings. Completion of a cycle with the potential for new beginnings, guys. Yeah, so continue to stand in your power, stand in your authority. Yes, definitely stand in your power, stand in your authority. What number is this? And this is a 10. So we got 12, 12, and 10. Definitely a completion. So I'm feeling a lot of us are receiving downloads, signs and synchronicities, or physical messages about us increasing and raising our vibration by enlightening our conscious, growing our awareness, taking accountability of the things that we are doing, being intentional on how we showing up in our reality. As we step into our potential, being our most authentic self, and getting aligned with the divine will. How He had set before us before we even took our breath on this planet, y'all. So yeah, guys, congratulations, my beautiful divine collective. We are growing. We are waking up. We're walking in the right direction. We're stepping into our power. We're standing into our authority. And it's only right. And that's going to make us prosperous. And we're going to be at peace with the divine because we are aligned with Him. All right. Let me get one more card, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, it's a beautiful energy so far, y'all. Yeah, regaining power from this karmic path. So that means we found the lessons, these past lessons that we had to learn. Because some of us, when we reincarnated here, we already reincarnated into bloodlines that had karmic lessons that we had to help clear up. And we was also reincarnated with our own karmic lessons that we had to close up. Okay, y'all? And a lot of us is clearing out our karmic debt. And we are receiving the downloads and the insights to this. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that the divine is sending to you right now to show you that you are on the right path and that you should start receiving prosperity and peace, love, light, joy as you continue on your path towards your potential and being your most authentic self. Okay, yeah, because now you've seen that you are the key. You unlocking that key to your spirituality, that key to your heart, that key to getting you aligned with the divine, because you cleared up this karmic debt and now you're stepping into your power. You're reclaiming your power. I don't even want to say stepping into your power. You're reclaiming your power. And what is this, an 8? Yeah. What goes around comes around. We are making sure we are putting out good vibes and good energy and continue to heal, do the shadow work, do the self-reflection, and close out these karmic cycles, these karmic debt that we have. So we don't want to accrue any more karmic debt. And those who are clearing out this debt, Divine Collective is receiving a message through either downloads, physical, but you're receiving a message, y'all, on this growth that we are doing. So the Divine Collective is growing. The truth is growing. I know that's right. That's why these cycles is closing out, because we waking up. We seeing the truth for what it is. It's only right. All right, y'all. Let's get a little more information in this situation. Let's see what's going on to the news. Because, yeah, we paid attention to the red flags that these low vibrational people was coming at us with. These karmics. And we seen the lesson, and we applied it. We have forced our boundaries. We're increasing our discernment. Tell me more, Spirit, on a high vibrational tip we need to know about this energy today. Yeah, okay. So now we are attracting our soul tribe, people who resonate with our soul, people, places, and things that are our divine assignments that's going to help us align with our new opportunities and possibilities, okay? Because by us releasing these karmics out of our life that was doing too much, overindulgent, excessive, and low vibrational stuff, that's what's setting our path free to move forward, okay? Yeah, because we had to see these people wasn't good for us. They were holding us back. They were stopping us from stepping into our power. They was blocking our intuition, okay? Because we was conflicting with our intuition by listening to the manipulations of these low vibrations that was caught up in these illusions and delusions with these hidden lovers, low-key situations, and side pieces. They was doing too much. And we had to peep game. Spirit showed us through the signs and synchronicities, through the downloads, what was going on around us. And we paid attention and we moved accordingly. We seen these people, they was laundering, stealing, doing illegal activities. So some people could have been energy vampires. They could have been down with organized crime. They just could have been, that's not true, that is. Because every time I say something lately, I scratch this. Okay. Yeah, these were low vibrational people, energy vampires, chaos agents that came into our lives as karmic lessons that we had to figure out and pay attention to and release them out of our lives so we could move forward. So they was delaying our path, y'all, from prosperity and submitting to the divine completely to his will. Okay? And now that we're seeing it for what it is and we're seeing our authority, calling our power back, calling our energy back from these people, we are growing in the right direction in our potential, and we are expanding, and we're expanding our conscious. We're evolving, okay? And these people were suppressing our growth, okay? So we have to see it for what it is. They were keeping us in bondage. They were stopping and delaying and detouring us, okay, y'all? But Divine showed us, so now He's going to straighten out our path, and that's why we're receiving prosperity. And we are becoming spiritually woke because we had cut through the illusions, guys. Yeah, we gained self-awareness. We detached it from ego. Because we had to see these people, places, and things was insecure. They didn't find their karmic lessons. They didn't pass their spiritual tests. They still being surface and shallow. and that energy doesn't match with us no more. It doesn't resonate with us. That's why the divine had to show them to us, so we can release them out of our life, so we can move forward and we can start going where the divine want us to be, to these new opportunities and possibilities, these new divine assignments. Okay, because he couldn't bring that to us with these people still in our energy. But now that we release them out of our energy, now the divine can bring the people, places, and things that resonate with our soul, guys. Okay, yeah. We're gonna receive our ride or dies, y'all. We are waking up. And now we're going to receive our ride or dies, us against the world, and a dedicated partnership, new partnerships. So I'm feeling a lot of us had to lose old partnerships, old people, places, and things that were foes. They were the ops, basically. And we had to see it for what it is. So by us being around these ops, because none of that was wasted, that taught us discernment. That taught us to recognize these low vibrational energy people that want to manipulate and gaslight us and confuse us with their chaos, okay? So now we got clarity on the situation, y'all. And by us submitting to the divine and standing in our authority and acknowledging our truth, standing on our convictions with the reverence it deserves, we're going to be prosperous. And we are waking up to new opportunities and possibilities with our ride or die partners, okay, y'all? Our soul tribe. We are receiving our soul tribe. Because our soul tribe couldn't locate us on that low frequency. Our soul tribe vibrate high, divine collective. So we got to get our vibration high. We was vibrating too low. And that's why we are growing. Congratulations. I'm so happy we are outgrowing this low vibration, guys. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Ooh, that went flying out. And this is going on today because the divine collective said, bye, Felicia. Okay. You no longer serve me. I have to move on to my highest good. Okay? We had to release them. They was stunting our growth, guys. They was totally stunting our growth. Yeah, because we into good vibes and good energy in this present moment, guys. That's why we are growing and standing in our authority, because we released these karmics out of our life. And we pieced them out. We said thank you next, and we left without caring. We didn't release them with bad blood. Nah, we released them with love and light. And kept it moving and keep our sights on moving forward, not backwards. Okay, that's how we closed out these old lessons, y'all. Interesting. And we got Bonnie Clyde on the bottom. Then when I open this, cats out the bag, spill the beans, so the truth is out. And the truth is setting us free, okay, from these bondage enemies, these bondage ops, these bondage adversary that wanted to keep us way down and low down in trials and tribulations. The divine didn't want that for us. He didn't bring us here to be still stuck in oppression with these deception. Oh no, guys. All right, let's get a little more information in this situation. Ooh. Okay, grab a little more. Okay, let me shuffle my cards real quick, guys. I'm liking this energy collective. We are growing, we are waking up, we're evolving in the flow, in the divine's orchestration, because this is a part of the divine's design. And that's why we had to remember who we are and whose we are, so that way we can walk in our potential and allow the divine to use us in the way he want us to be used, and not the way the adversary was trying to use us, okay? The adversary was trying to get us tricked out of our spot, but the divine stepped in and was like, nah, my divine collective, nah. That's why we're receiving them downloads and them messages to our intuition, or through signs and synchronicities. However he getting the message out, we getting them messages to see that these people, places, and things was not for us, and we had to release them with love and light, so that we can get right with the divine and get in alignment. Because a lot of us wasn't in alignment, okay? And so now a lot of us are moving towards alignment. We were misaligned. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, about this situation. All right. Ooh, so some of these people, places, and things, they were moving so low vibrational and disgusting. They was trying to make us sick, either with mentally sick, physically sick, or spiritually sick. They were trying to make us sick. Ooh, maybe they had STDs or sexually transmitted diseases, because some people were out there like that. They had hidden lovers, side pieces. They were just... So some of us was intimate with some of these people, places, and things. So make sure we getting tested too as we move forward, guys. Because some of these people was trying to make us sick. And If these people didn't make you sick and you dodged that bullet, make sure you keep your boundaries enforced and stay away from these people, because they could want to double back and attempt to make you sick and try to love bomb you, get your guards down so they could come and get intimate with you. You better be careful, because these people, some of them are burning bad. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. That's why the divine got us out of these situations, because he didn't want that for us, because he knew how these people were moving out here. They were moving disgusting and nasty, and that's not what the divine wants for us. So that's why he waking us up, because he don't want that for us. These people moving low down and dirty out here. Tell me more, Spirit. Too much? Excessively. They study you like an assignment. They studying us. They trying to study our weaknesses. They trying to see if the old buttons that they used to push, the old tactics that they used to pull on us, the old guilt trips, the old gaslighting tactics they used to pull on us. They trying to see if it still work. But the divine trained us. That's what this was. They was preparation. The divine trained us for a reason. Okay? So that way we know we not going backwards. We released them for a reason. Okay, guys? We moving in prosperity. And a lot of us, we see, since we let them go, we feel much lighter. We feel more at peace. We feel more clarity about the situation, because sometimes you actually really have to take a step back so you can really see the situation from a different perspective, so you can see what's going on. Because when we sometimes too much up on it, we might miss something. So that's why the divine be pulling people, places, and things out of our lives, or have their betrayals or their hidden discretions brought to the light, so that we can see it. Because he don't want us to be deceived and make believe. Divine is all about clarity. So he's going to bring the darkness to light. Okay, guys? Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right. Intent, not intimacy. Yeah. So pay attention to people's intention. Just because somebody come and love bomb you and want to flatter you, that doesn't mean that they really into you like that. Okay, so pay attention to their words and their energy and their actions. Make sure all of that match. And pay attention to how you feel. Listen to your intuition. Okay? That's going to help save you, because we didn't learn this discernment for no reason, guys. They want to return. They want to double back, y'all. I'm telling you, they want to return. Didn't come to play the role, and we showing them. Okay, you can try to want to return or you want to, but we didn't come to play the role of this performance and being a puppet with you. No, we came to stand in our truth. We came to be our most authentic self, as the divine created us to be. Okay, and that's why we get in a line and leaving our low vibrations behind. So I'm feeling like the universe is going to send these people back around to us to make sure that we are standing on our convictions. Okay, guys? So we might be receiving another test to see if we truly found the lessons, that we really enforcing our discernment and boundaries. Okay? We really listening to our discernment and enforcing our boundaries, because these people want to come back. Because I'm feeling they know we cut them off. They feel we pulled that energy back from them. They feel we pulled that energy back. They felt us close that door on us. They feel the shift. They feel that this cycle closed out and we found the lesson. And they want to double back. But bye, Felicia. Spirit closed that door, sealed it off, and changed the code. Y'all not coming back. Okay? So we have to enforce that, guys. We don't want to get put back into that same cycle. They're going to try to pull us back into these karmic cycles that we already closed out. So pay attention. Stand on your convictions. Okay, guys? Continue growing and glowing. Do not go backwards. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Broke the betrayer's peace. Yeah, they're not at peace no more. You know why? Because they can't betray us. They can't steal our light. They was putting their darkness and their shadow on us. Trying to project themselves onto us. But no. We seeing it for what it is. And that's why we moving accordingly. And because we see it for what it is, they're not at peace no more. Because they were only at peace when we was confused, when we was depressed, and being at our lowest self, living in ego. Okay? But now that they can't manipulate and gaslight us anymore, guys, they're not at peace. Why? Because we're at peace. Okay, guys? They can't feed on us no more. They can't steal our energy. They can't steal our love, light, truth, joy, and righteousness. They can't steal our light. Okay, guys? So protect your energy. Protect your energy like you protect your money, okay? Because your money, your energy is your currency, especially in the spiritual realm, guys, okay? So continue to grow and glow. All right, let me get one more spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because might is right, okay, guys? And we turned our pain into patterns. So we found the lessons in our pain, and we're transmuting it and alchemizing it into a positive pattern, into divine order, okay? And while we're doing that and we raising our vibration and elevating from these low vibrations, they're going to eat our dust, because some of them not going to grow. They not going to ever catch up to us because they too far gone. They too stagnated and stuck into that low vibrational situations. That's why we had to detox them out our lives. Release them with love and light. Bye, Felicia. Thank you. Next. Okay. We had to leave them, because if we wouldn't have left them, we would have got stuck with them, and nobody could save your soul but you. Okay. So we had to submit to God and be at peace with Him. And this is what's bringing us prosperity, new opportunities and possibilities. And it strengthens our power. We're gaining more power, because the more you know, the more you grow. And knowledge is power. So we're standing in our power. We're raising our consciousness. We're elevating our consciousness through enlightenment. And that's what's making us stronger. Okay, Divine Collective? And we're becoming a force of nature. Okay? Because we're getting in line with the divine's orchestration. Oh, this energy is nice, y'all. I'm really loving this energy. All right. Let's see some clarifying situations and how the universe wants us to handle this, guys. Because we moving in the right direction. I feel that we need to continue enforcing our boundaries, paying attention to our discernment, and doing what brings us joy, doing what brings us love, light, peace. Okay, harmony. Continue strengthening our selves. Okay, continue strengthening ourselves, because that's what is going to keep us strong. We got to pour into ourselves. Keep our cup full. So that way when we meet our new soul tribe, not our new soul tribe, because they've been our soul tribe, we just wasn't vibrating high enough to draw them in. But when we reconnect with our soul tribe, we will be in a overflow of love, because we already filled our own cup. Okay, guys? So we want to make sure we are filling our cup, so that way we can give freely to our new soul tribe and be ready to receive as well from our soul tribe, okay? An equal give and take. And desert of isolation. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Yeah, so at this time, we taking a step back to quiet out the noise, so we could get a different perspective and continue to heal, so we could hear the downloads and signs and synchronicities from the divine, and do some self-reflections on how we was interacting with these people, places, and things. And that's going to teach us more of a resilience to help us survive when these people come back to us. Okay? So when they come back and want to backtrack and attempt to get back in our lives, get back in our energy, we'll be more resilient, and we'll be able to stand on our convictions even stronger, because now we're stronger, we're tougher, we're standing our authority. Okay? So let the divine continue to break you down, so he can build you up stronger. Okay, guys? All right. Yeah, because that's what's going to make us strong together. He's creating a strong divine warriors. We're going to be his spiritual warriors, guys, so we can help defeat this darkness. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Yes. So whatever people, places, and things that you are interacting with, working with, chilling with, make sure they are resonating with your soul. Okay? Make sure they continue feeding you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, make sure that y'all are supporting each other's goals, okay? Because we're going to see a contrast. That's another thing I'm feeling. We're going to see a contrast because the people, places, and things that's coming into our lives is not going to be nothing like these low vibrational people. These low vibrational people had to show us what bad and nasty and wrong and not love, die, love feel like. So that way when we get the real deal Holyfield, we know how to accept and embrace it correctly and nurture it and treat it with the reverence it deserves. Okay, Spirit, what do my beautiful collective need to know about the situation, y'all? Plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Yes, plan wisely. Because we didn't come to play the role. Okay, guys? We turned our pain into a pattern. So we could pay attention to these people who want to return to us and make us sick. Because they're already studying us like it's an assignment. And we detox them for a reason. And they want to come back to attempt to get in our energy so they can feed off of us. Because that's the only way they get peace. They need light. So make sure we are planning accordingly on how we're going to move forward to continue making sure nobody disturb our peace going forward. So we got to plan wisely. Okay, guys? Continue to alchemize these low vibrational situations, guys. We're going to transmute and transcend. Okay, guys? Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Because they're going to eat our dust. They can't come where we're going. And the divine is showing us they can't come where we're going. Because we're going to listen to our heart's desires and sing along to your heart's song. For it knows what you truly want. That's why we're not doing things that doesn't resonate with our soul. Our heart already knows the truth. Okay? Stop looking outside ourselves. That's what we had to do. Because that's what got us caught up in these low vibrational situations. So as we continue growing and glowing, guys, and standing in our authority and our power, make sure we continue following our soul's desires, continue paying attention, and moving accordingly, and still standing on our convictions. It's only right. Okay, and it came out. So it's definitely, we are gonna be in a web of connections with our soul tribe. Yes, guys, that's why he had to detox this. We are receiving our soul squad, our soul tribe reconciliation, because we had to detox these low vibrational people, and it came out. So it's definitely true. I'm not gonna read it again because we already read it. It came out. Yeah, and definitely, it's now that we are healing and moving in the right direction, we definitely got to make sure we leave these people, places, and things that we removed out of our lives in the past. Okay? Because recovery, comeback. We are going to make a recovery and we're going to make a comeback. What they say, this was a minor setback for a major comeback, y'all. Because find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant resurgence. So as we resurge back into society, after we take a step back and quiet out the noise so we can do some self-reflection, oh yeah, we're going to come back strong. We're going to be standing in our power. Okay, we're going to be standing on our convictions. Okay, we're going to be standing in our authority while being our most authentic self. And we're going to be prosperous as we do this. We're going to be abundant as we do this, guys, because we submitted to God. And we're at peace. And he's making sure prosperity come our way. Okay? All right, Spirit. Let me get one more card. Spirit, please and thank you. A Grover. We definitely going to be meeting new people, places, and things. Because I'm feeling like people. Because find and blend energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove. Fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. We are all interconnected. And that's why the divine had to make sure we took a step back and get a new perspective. That's why we're raising our consciousness. We are all interconnected, guys. We are all growing together. And once we realize we are all connected on a conscious level, on a spiritual level, on an not energetic level, but on a spiritual level, we can see we are all flowing in the same direction. We all God's children. We all interconnected. We all in this together. So I don't understand why these low vibration. Well, I do understand. That's why these low vibrational people wanted to keep us divided, keep us separated, keep our conscience suppressed, keep us with these counterfeit connections that don't serve our highest good, keep us confused, because we are all interconnected. We all have the power to tap into our intuition, tap into enlightenment, tap into our gifts, tap into evolution. We all have that divine spark in us. As long as we ain't sold our soul, our spirit could do many beautiful things that these low vibrational people do not want us to discover. Okay, guys? But we're discovering it anyway, because the divine is a part of the divine's plan for us. And that's why we're going to make a recovery come back as we realize we're interconnected and we grow and meet our new soul tribes. And we're going to receive new opportunities and possibilities that's going to allow us to grow and expand. Okay? We're going to expand. We're going to grow. And as we expand, that's going to bring multiplication. We're going to expand into new prosperity, new abundance, new pathways that we wasn't even aware that existed. So make sure you're keeping an open mind and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, because the divine will straighten out your path and get you where you need to be. Okay? And these low vibrational people is not going to see it coming, because you know why? The divine will prepare a table for us in the presence of our enemies, and they're going to watch us be blessed. Okay? So continue to release them with love and light. Let our success be our revenge, and we're going to grow and glow together, guys, as we build this web of connection. It's only right. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, guys. Well, let's see what message we getting out the secret garden. Message number 1, and no, we said we're gonna go with message number 3. Let's get message number 3. All right. If you don't learn from past failed lessons, when faced with the same lesson again, you will feel like you was burnt twice, guys. Yeah. And that's why I say, guys, we need to pay attention. The divine showed us these lessons and these people, places, and things for a reason. We had to see their true character. We had to see that they was not serving our highest good. We had to see they was living in ego. We had to see they was trying to manipulate and gaslight us in that illusion and delusions and deceive us in that make-believing. Okay, guys? We had to see it. So now that we close them and release them out of our life and we healing, the divine will put us to a test. And when these people attempt to return and love bomb you to pull you back down to their level, you don't want to get burned twice by learning the same lesson. Stand on your convictions, continue to move forward, and you turn your pain into a beautiful new pattern. Okay, guys? Transmute your pain. Alchemize your pain. And they're going to eat our dust. Because as the divine raise us up, they're going to watch us be blessed. Okay? Because a lot of them not going to do the healing work. And you never know. Maybe one day if they didn't sell their soul and get stagnated, because I don't know how they go, they might find their way to their spiritual path and meet us where we're at. But we're not going to hold our breath for it. We're going to continue moving accordingly as the divine designed us to do. Okay? Because we getting in alignment. Oh, nobody can save your soul but you. So, Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to add to this message today for the beautiful Divine Collective? I knew it was going to cut off, because when his arms get stuck like that, don't play. It gets stuck. Okay, guys. At the end of the day, get out and move and celebrate, because we did it. We're moving forward. We're standing in our authority. We're standing in our convictions. And we get in line with the divine design. So that's something to be grateful and thankful for. Okay? And enjoy the present, because it's a gift. And we did it. And we're doing it. And we're going to continue doing it. Okay? Because we're not letting off the gas. We're going to put the pedal to the metal and keep moving forward, guys. So thumbs up. All right. So, thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Make sure you hit that like and follow button. Okay? Until next time, enjoy the rest and best of your day. Enjoy the present, because it's a gift. Now, we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the traits and essence of the divine. As you go out into your journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah. Stay blessed, y'all.